You know, 3 days ago, my cardiologist suggested that I go on a meal plan that requires only one meal a day. I could have whatever I wanted to eat, as much as I wanted to eat, but I could only eat one time a day. I was so skeptical, and yet after 3 days, I'm finding the results to be unbelievable. Stay tuned. I'm going to tell you what I'm doing. So on the first day, when I woke up, my blood sugar was 139. Okay, that's about as low as it's ever been when I wake up in the morning. Usually it's 150, 160, maybe even 180, 190. During the day when I took it, just before my first meal, and the only meal, it was 85. I thought, oh, my meter must be broken. I've never been below 100. 2 hours later, I took my blood sugar and it was 128. I couldn't believe it. That's pretty low for having eaten just 2 hours before. So I thought, okay, well, let's just see if this is just a fluke or my body just going through a bit of a weird spot here, and we'll compare it the next day. Woke up the next day, my blood sugar was 133. Okay, pretty good for what I usually am, but nothing that really exciting. Before I ate that day, that one meal, I was at 77. Now, I've never broken 100. So I was pretty impressed, and I thought, well, we'll see what it is after when I have my meal. And 2 hours later, when I took my blood sugar again, it went down to 75. I know that my meter is not broken at this point, and I'm going, that's just within a 48-hour period. I'm pretty impressed. When I woke up this morning, it was 115. Never, ever have I been that low first thing in the morning. So I'm pretty blown away. Interestingly enough, I do get hungry, like in my stomach I get hungry, but I don't have that craving for food or that stress and anxiety when my blood sugar starts to drop, which I can't understand. It doesn't make sense to me, because usually when I'm eating, and especially if I'm eating carbs, when my blood sugar starts to drop, I get pretty owly. I'm not nice to be around. Just admit it now, I'm not. And yet over these 3 days, I felt the hunger, I drank some water, it goes away, but I never felt anxious. I never felt that anxiety that I hadn't been eating. Mind you, there are times when I think, oh, I think I want to have a snack. It's just habit. And then I drink some water, it goes away. My energy is stayed up and level. I'm starting to think clearer than I have in a long time. I don't feel as fuzzy in my thinking, and I'm sleeping better. Now, this is only 3 days, so we'll see as it goes along. But so far, I am totally impressed. To have blood sugars in the 70s is something that I have never, ever experienced. So I am absolutely thrilled. I was told that if I do this, more than likely I'm going to get off all my blood thinner medications for my high blood pressure, and I'll be able to eliminate and reverse my diabetes. So off like the medications I take for my diabetes. That alone is huge. My energy would go up. I would lose that belly fat that I've never lost in my entire lifetime, no matter how hard I have worked out, pumped iron, did aerobics. I could never get rid of that little bit of belly fat. So what I understand is that the white fat that's behind the belly that causes that, on this type of eating plan, will actually convert to a brown fat, which the body can use for energy. Now, I keep eating the way I have been in the past, that brown fat goes back to white fat, and I just put on weight again. At least that's the way I understand it. So I'm going to do daily updates on this, because so far I am so impressed. I mean, blood sugar under 100, let alone in the 70s, remarkable, especially after eating. And I've been having pastas and rice, breads, that type of thing in my meal. Lots of veggies and salads, I enjoy those, and some protein. but I'm totally blown away. So if you like this video and you want to learn more, go ahead and subscribe, or at least, if you would, like the button down below, because that certainly helps me. And you could also click on the little bell that will notify you when I put up another video. But I'm going to do this every day, putting up a video that describes what my journey is like, because I'll be 71 this year, and diabetes and pre-diabetes is huge in this country and around the world, and with our children. So this may be, one of the ways. I'm not saying it's the only way. There are many, many ways to be healthy, eat proper, keep your health high and your energy high. But right now, this is what I'm doing. And for someone that has had some real serious setbacks due to my diabetes, I'm thrilled. So thanks for being with me. Check in tomorrow. I'll look forward to updating you then. You take care now.